that we do is we distort the opportunities around you. You distort them. You change them in some way. In your mind, you can either see things worse than they really are, or you can see them better than they really are. Unsuccessful people see things worse than they really are, and therefore don't ever take the action, or they see it worse than it really is, do the action, but so half-heartedly, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy for them. Successful people see things as they really are and then get a vision of possibility. As Andrew told you yesterday, it is vision book. A vision of possibility. And then they make it the way that they see it. Both people are good at manifesting. One does it in one direction, one in the other. Which way do you do it? Because understand this, that the manifestation process of thinking about what you want and then having it happen, for most people is a relatively slow process. It doesn't happen tomorrow. You want it to, but it doesn't. So what happens is we then change our mind. And all that happens is our mind gets confused about what you really want. Because think about this. What we're talking about with your ability to distort things is nothing more than your ability to use your imagination, which is the best nation in the world. Your imagination. But for most human beings, it's an underused resource. You're too busy being in the moment rather than being where you are. There was a time in your life where you were good at using your imagination, wasn't there? Yes or no, team? Yes or no? When you were a kid, right? Use your imagination all the time. In the box. What was a box? A box was now it was a plane, it was a car, it was a house. And use your imagination. You stepped into the experience and created what you want. And think about it, when you read a novel, if you read a good novel, what you're actually doing is you're reading black characters on a white page. But isn't it true that you won't have the experience of black text on a white page? What will your mind do as you read the novel? What will you do? Will you see pictures in your mind? Yes or no? Will you hear sounds often in the book? Yes or no? And will you have emotional feelings as you read this book at various times? Yes or no? Yes. A tense moment, a thrilling moment, a sensual moment. And by the way, in the moment, as you feel those things, does it feel real to you in the moment? Yes or no, team? But it's not real, is it? You made it up. But because of your brilliant ability to make something out of nothing. Actually, that sounds like a pretty good skill, doesn't it? Who'd like the skill to make something out of nothing? Raise your hands. You already have the skill. We just need to teach you how to use it. I'm here to tell you, you have with you today every single thing you need to be a multi-millionaire. All we got to do is organize the resources that you currently have to use them so they're aligned with your purpose rather than taking away from it. And I'm telling you, you'll find out just how extraordinary you are. Because I'm telling you, human beings are extraordinary. But most of the time we wait for a calamity or some kind of catastrophe to show up before we show up. And now what happens is something binds us together, some united pain binds us together, and we forget about who owns the hedge next door, your neighbor or you. We forget about the smallness of the problems because we're united in the common goal together. My thing to you is to say, don't wait for that to happen. Step into that experience now. How many of you here like going to the movies, by the way? Who likes going to the movies? Raise your hand and say aye. Oh, come on, raise your hand and say aye. Now, when you go to the movies, if they say the showing time is 7:30, do you and I know the showing time isn't really 7:30? Yes or no, team? What are you going to watch between 7:30 and say 8? What are you going to watch? Say it. That's right, adverts and trailers. They spend millions, billions of pounds every single year on this stuff. Why? Because it doesn't work or it works. Which one? It works. There you are, if you're like me, and you're sitting down in the auditorium, and there you are sitting next, and don't they show you the 1-minute clip of the movie? It's the most amazing, thrilling, exciting, that voiceover guy that seems to do all of them. And you know, it's extreme, and you're next, you know, and in the end of it, you go, like, you nudge your person you came with, and you go, looks good, that, didn't it? Should we go with that? Who's ever done that? Raise your hands. Now, think about this. did that move you so much that you invested some time and some of your money to go and watch that movie? Yes or no, team? What if instead you did that for your life? What if you learn how to advertise in your own mind and you become the movie director? I'm wondering if you can do it often enough and well enough that you in the future will invest some of your time and some of your money in creating that movie. Because think about it. Did you watch that advert one time, that trailer? You did in the movie theater, but didn't they repeat it on the radio? Yes or no, team? I'm sorry, squeeze me baking powder? Yes or no? Did they repeat it on the side of the bus? This is how Derren Brown gets people to do stuff. Suggestion all the time. And I'm here to tell you, if you don't learn how to advertise in your own mind, somebody else is going to get in there and do it for you.